Illythia has risen. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This time we are reviewing the namesake of the entire Mythic Legion's Illythia wave. Illythia herself. The vampire goddess, I guess. What a figure. What an absolute figure. We start with the head and just look at the detail work. Like, really pretty sculpt, but look at the head garb. There is just so much detailing in it. We've got this nice glossy black. Got the distinction between the actual head garb and her hair, the multi-tone hair. Detailing work in that as well. Like, so much detail work has gone into this. And the same goes all the way down. If we look at the waist piece. Brand new sculpt for that. Just move the arms up. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, one of probably second, third favourite figure in the entire wave, this one. It's just phenomenal. You even get some soft wired goods, so you can bend this to your will. Just overall, what a figure this is. Yeah. Before we do anything else, let's just look at the articulation, because this is a very fiddly figure. The necklace itself is removable. So if I take the head off, if you don't want it, you can just pop it off, which is really good to know. Pop the head back on. Okay, articulation, as always, goes up and down. This does just about miss the head garb, but depending on how close you have it to the body, it will clip the side piece to the spikes. Not a big deal though. The arms come out like such, to about that angle. Elbow joints, as always, you know what you're getting with the Mythic Legions by now if you've seen the channel, but the wrist swivel as well. Do have some torso bend, and it goes about that far. Legs come up to about there, and they do come out quite wide because of the soft leather goods. So if you want to have a nice, like, I don't know, kung fu pose, there you go. And we have single jointed knees. Mine is stiff as shit. There you go. Single jointed knees, and of course, the ankle up. Now, Illythia herself, as I've said, is a very fiddly figure. Does come with a lot of accessories. We're just going to lean you up there for a second because we don't need you. We'll lay you down for a second. Right. Illythia comes with this back piece. Now, this is to connect extra arms to her. I believe, I haven't tested this myself, but I believe these are just normal, like, 2.0 skeleton arms. So if you're in need of 2.0 skeleton arms and you don't really want to put this on the back, that could be an option for you guys. I'm not going to lie. It could be very helpful. I have found getting this on is a little tricky. So, headpiece comes off. I say headpiece, the head comes off. Usually in the necklace as well. Get that back on. This connects into the back, just like here, just into this little back hole here. Just pushes in and it stays connected like that. The tricky bit is getting the head to go back on and the hair to fall into the right places. So, and then we get closer. Right. The hair should run down this side, and down the centre here. So if we put the head on, if I just come out a little bit, if I put the head on here, you see how it gets stuck? You just have to move it and manipulate it a little bit. Not a big problem. Not a big problem at all. Can just be a little tricky though. That is Illythia there. So, that is Illythia in all her glory, as such. She does come with a few other accessories. We have the regular twin blades, which of course do connect in the middle. Like such, if you want this like longer blade. I love this weapon. I don't use it on anyone I have though, but I love it. I think it's amazing. She also comes with these little scales or weights. Very nice detailing work on these as well. They haven't skipped out on this figure. For the price you paid, they have put the attention to detail, which is good because of the namesake. You would hope that the Illythia figure in the Illythia wave would be good. And of course, we get this as well. Just to be held by her as she's walking along while the arms take the blades. So that is Illythia. She is of course a 2.0 body, so you cannot mix and match this with other 1.0 figures like a Bardric or a Valak if you really wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you can't. So you can only mix and match this with other 2.0 figures, which is why it has the smaller frame. Now if we do our size comparisons, this is a 1.0 figure. This is my Undead Skeleton Templar. Hair sculpt painted by me. The video is on the channel if you wish to see how I painted that. And you can see the difference in like sizing of the body. If we compare her next to a Mattel Becky Lynch WWE figure, framing sort the same, but still Becky Lynch is a lot smaller, as you'd expect from the WWE figures. If we switch that out for Logain from DC Direct's Dragon Age figure series, much more in scale than it does with the 1.0 figure. But even still, I still just think it's a tad too small. This probably will not get displayed in my Dragon Age display when I get around to it. We have McFarlane Toys Dawnbreaker, which is one figure that I always struggle to get to stand up because it's so skinny. Just does not like to stand. We'll just balance you there. As you can see, frame's very similar because of how thin the figure is. Scales very well though. Scales very well. And lastly, of course, I say this a lot, one of my favourite figures in my collection and probably my second favourite figure of the year, Bernice from X-Ray Studios, who have just announced their Minotaur figures. So if you haven't already, go and check out X-Ray Studios. Their Minotaurs look amazing. Or Centaurs, whichever one they are. That's how that scales with that, and I think that's perfectly in scale. I think that looks phenomenal. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, please drop the video a like. We do have more action figure reviews coming. We've got more painting tutorials coming. I've got a Battle Cat custom coming up, a Batmobile custom coming up. We've got so much coming to the channel. So please drop the videos some likes. If you haven't already and you wish to, please subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. We will get there. I am so hopeful. And if you haven't already, I forgot my outro. I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.